Hey guys, it's just me. Um, I uh, I don't think I'm in a good place right now. Emotionally, I with everything that's been going on with the introduction of space. Um, it's very hard. I thought I thought I would be able to shut the feeling and emotion down like I had been doing for going on 3 decades. Um, and then when I tried to bring myself to doing it, I didn't want to, because I didn't want to take away from the feelings that I've been having for the last 8 years. I found somebody that was worth sharing feelings and emotions with. She's someone who in my opinion was, in every essence of the word, perfect. Somebody who understood who I was, and um, and was willing to be with me, knowing who I used to be, and who I was at the time, and was willing to encourage me to be the best version of myself. And even though it was hard work and dedication that got me to where I am right now, if there wasn't somebody there to, I guess, try to make proud, then I don't know where I would be. So, I mean, honestly, I was feeling good the whole first half of the day. Um, I had to close a few loops with regards to the therapy and whatnot. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but basically what happened was um, uh, my wife decided that she didn't feel like there was much we can do for the relationship, and its demise was pretty much inevitable. And group therapy wouldn't work. So, and then she obviously is going through a lot mentally and emotionally, and I mean, it's even getting to a point where it's affecting her physically. I mean, shoot, I think she said she lost like 15 pounds since she started feeling this way. And she said that group therapy wasn't going to work, and she was going to start looking for her own therapist. And I told her, I was like, there's no need for you to do that, because I mean, I've already paid for this counseling, and I mean, there's no need to have to go put yourself through that. Just I earlier that day I'd sent her an electronic invite to it's called Regain. From what I understand, it's really decent program. And just I told her, go through that. They have Groupinars, they have a whole bunch of different, like, you can do live counseling, you can message these people, you can request phone calls and stuff like that, and it would have been just fine. And I guess when I woke up this morning, like, I was feeling a little uneasy last night, but when I woke up this morning, and I got a notification saying that she'd accepted the invite and she'd logged onto the portal. That made me feel good, and I felt really good till about, honestly, 12 or 1 o'clock, when the therapist that I'd been chatting with via text message because of a message I sent him last night about, you know, how my wife and I had made the decision to not use group counseling, and you know, it'd be nice if she, you know, we had individual counseling. And he sent me a message saying he can either treat one of us or both of us. And I mean, it totally makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. And, you know, it made more sense because of the amount of mental and emotional stress that she's going through for her to have it. So I sent a message to the administrator of Regain and let them know, and they said they'd get back to me in the next business day. But I mean, I feel good knowing that she's gonna get the counseling she deserves. Obviously, I was hoping that we'd be able to go through this counseling together. And it was an easy decision to make. I mean, it was a very easy decision to make. Why wouldn't I put her mental health above mine? She needs it and deserves it more than I do. I don't know what I would do with or without her as far as relationship wise is concerned. I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to her. Even, I left work early because my chest wasn't feeling great. My resting heart rate was 122 beats per minute. My mind was it just wasn't 100% of the game. You know, I tried to immerse myself in work to act as a distraction, but it just wouldn't. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos of counselors and relationship coaches and everything to, I guess, try to mentally get me moving in the right direction, emotionally at least help me feel better. But you know, I just couldn't do it. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go home and cook myself a good dinner. Peppered steak. I'm gonna be making peppered steak. No carbs this go around. I overate the carbs the other day when I went to the restaurant for the work meet on Wednesday. So hopefully cooking the food and eating the food is gonna help me feel better. You know, cooking's always been something that made me feel good. But after I cook and after I eat, I'm gonna call some friends and see if there's anybody who's willing to do anything tonight, you know. And we'll go from there. If anything, I could just sleep. I hear sleeping early, going to bed early and waking up late is a form of depression and shouldn't be done, and that's something that I definitely don't want to do. I want to get better. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, right? So I know she wants to have space, and I understand that she needs to have space. I'm not silly, and I want her to have space. Um, while we have this space, I'm going to work on myself. And you know, she's very smart. She's a very intelligent person, you know. She'll see the changes, you know what I mean? And I know after she sees the changes, she'll be able to, you know, make the right decision. Whether it's stay together or split up, she's gonna know what the right decision is, because she's honestly so much smarter than I am. I just hope that she doesn't feel as alone and isolated as I do. I want her. I hope she knows that my door's always open. If she wants to talk about, you know, anything she needs to talk about, my door is going to be open. I just hope she knows. That way, again, she doesn't feel, I guess, alone or isolated, or even though she's the one that introduced the idea of space, I hope she doesn't think I'm ignoring her, if that makes any sense. So I think I've said enough. It's really all I have on my mind. I needed to be able to talk to somebody about it. And who better than you guys?